Lâm Xuân Hoà was born on April 15, 1994, in Hai Duong, a province in northern Vietnam, known for its rich cultural heritage and history. Hoa's early life was marked by a passion for sports, as he grew up in a family that encouraged physical activity and a healthy lifestyle. His father, a former amateur football player, and his mother, a school teacher, recognized early on his natural athleticism and encouraged him to pursue sports. From a young age, Ho was known for his agility and energy, often playing football, basketball, and running games with his friends. His interest in competitive sports grew when he was introduced to track and field during his school years. At 10 years old, he was spotted by a local coach during a school sports competition. The coach recognized Hoa's impressive speed and physical prowess, particularly in the sprints, and suggested that he train professionally in athletics. His family supported the decision, and by 12 years old, Hoa joined the Hai Duong Provincial Sports School, where he began his formal training in athletics. Ho's initial focus was on the 100 meters and 200 meters sprints, and his natural speed made him stand out among his peers. His commitment to training was evident as he spent countless hours working on his technique, endurance, and strength under the guidance of his coaches. Despite being relatively young, Hoa quickly gained recognition for his work ethic and competitive spirit. His breakthrough came in 2009, when he competed in the Vietnam Junior Athletics Championships and won silver in the 100 meters and 200 meters events. This marked the beginning of his career in the national athletics scene. Hoa's victories in youth competitions continued, and by the time he was 16, he had become a dominant figure in Vietnamese youth athletics, securing multiple titles and records in regional competitions. The rise to prominence, national and regional success. In 2012, at the age of 18, Lâm Xuân Hoa's performances began to gain national attention. He competed in the Vietnam National Athletics Championships, where he finished in the top 3 in both the 100 and 200 meter sprints. His success in these events earned him a spot on the Vietnam national athletics team, and he began training alongside some of the country's top sprinters. Hoa's early years with the national team were challenging, yet rewarding. As a young athlete, he had to adapt to the higher level of competition, facing seasoned sprinters who had already achieved considerable success. Nevertheless, Hoa showed promise, continually improving his times and techniques, and by 2014, he earned a bronze medal at the Southeast Asian Athletics Championships in the 200 meters, marking his first major international success. This victory provided him with the confidence to compete at the highest levels in Southeast Asia. The 2015 Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, in Singapore became a defining moment in Lâm Xuân Hoa's career. He made a strong showing, finishing 4th in the 200 meters, narrowly missing out on a medal. Although this performance fell short of expectations, it solidified his place among the region's top sprinters. Hoa's resilience after this near miss showed his determination to achieve even greater success in the coming years. In 2016, Hoa's growth continued as he participated in the Asian Athletics Championships. There, he finished 5th in the 100 meters event, continuing to compete against some of the continent's best sprinters. While he didn't win a medal, his performance was solid, showcasing his consistency and endurance in the face of strong competition. Career peak. Major achievements and recognition. Lâm Xuân Hoa's career reached its peak in 2017, a year that would define his legacy in Vietnamese athletics. At the Southeast Asian Athletics Championships in Kuala Lumpur, Hoa stunned the regional athletics community by securing the gold medal in the 200 meters. His victory in this prestigious competition marked a significant milestone in his career and made him the first Vietnamese sprinter in nearly 2 decades to claim a gold medal in this event. Hoa's performance was a culmination of years of dedication, sacrifice, and hard work. His new personal best in the 200 meters earned him recognition as one of the fastest sprinters in Southeast Asia. In the same year, Hoa continued his success at the 2017 SEA Games in Kuala Lumpur, where he clinched silver in the 100 pointer and bronze in the 200 pointer. These additional medals solidified his reputation as one of the region's most promising young athletes. His performances were lauded for their speed and consistency, and he was recognized as a top sprinter in the Southeast Asian athletics community. Hoa's achievements in 2017 also earned him recognition within Vietnam. where he became one of the country's most celebrated athletes. The 2018 Asian Games in Jakarta marked another high point in Hoa's career. Competing at the continental level, he finished fifth in the 200 meters, narrowly missing out on a medal but still posting impressive results. This placement at the Asian Games further showcased his potential on the international stage. The race was a demonstration of his competitive spirit, as he went toe-to-toe with some of Asia's top sprinters, proving that he could compete at the highest level. In 2019, Hoa took part in the Southeast Asian Athletics Championships again, where he defended his title in the 200 meters, securing another gold medal. This victory further established his dominance in the event and confirmed his standing as the region's top sprinter. His consistency over the years in regional competitions helped solidify his legacy in Southeast Asian athletics. Final years and transition to coaching. By 2020, Lâm Xuân Hoà had firmly established himself as one of Vietnam's premier sprinters. However, the challenges of continued elite competition, combined with the physical demands of sprinting, led Hoa to begin considering his retirement. The COVID-19 pandemic had put a halt to many international events, which affected the competitive landscape for many athletes, including Hoa. Despite this, his training regimen remained intense, as he prepared for what would be his final competitive season. In 2021, after a successful career that spanned over a decade, Hoa made the decision to retire from competitive athletics. His retirement was marked by a ceremony that celebrated his achievements, and he was honored by his coaches, fellow athletes, and fans for his contributions to Vietnamese sports. During his retirement speech, Hoa reflected on the hard work and sacrifices required to reach the heights he had achieved and thanked his supporters for their unwavering encouragement throughout his career. After retiring, Lâm Xuân Hoà transitioned into coaching, taking up a position with the Vietnam national athletics team. With his wealth of experience and expertise, he quickly became a sought-after coach, especially for young sprinters. His focus was on nurturing the next generation of Vietnamese athletes, teaching them not only sprinting techniques but also the importance of discipline, mental strength, and perseverance. In his new role, Hoa also became involved in grassroots athletics development, working to popularize the sport in Vietnam and inspire young athletes to pursue their dreams. His story, from a promising young athlete to a national champion, became a source of inspiration for many aspiring sprinters across the country. He continues to play a key role in developing and shaping the future of athletics in Vietnam.